Good evening, everybody. Hi, how are you? This is probably the latest Facebook Live I have done yet. Um, it is day 44 of my 100-day Facebook Live challenge. I'm doing this challenge as a way to find myself again, find my voice, and face my fears. And I'm just so excited of everything that's been happening so far. So today's been really fun. My husband had the day off of work, so we spent most of the day together as a family. And then it was the concert for my singing group that I'm in. We had a full house. Seats were packed. We put on a great show, got a standing ovation afterwards, and it was just a lot of fun. We had a little after party for the members of the group and our families, and so it was just fun getting to know everybody. And honestly, that was a really great way for me to meet new people, and everybody was just making everybody else feel so special. Compliments were being thrown around left and right. And it was just a lot of fun. It was such a good energy to be in. So just encourage you to find something if there's something you love to do, find a way to do it. Because I was thinking about that I want to be very mindful about what I spend my time on. And if I'm going to spend my time on it and have it be away from my family, then I want to make sure that it's something that I absolutely love to do. And so my business is one of them. Like, I absolutely love coaching. I love it. I love being coached. I love coaching others. And so for me, that is something I'm willing to take some of my time for. But there's other things that I do because I kind of like it. But if I want to leave the house to practice something, then I want it to be something I love. So as soon as I had realized that I love singing, well, I knew I loved singing, but when it hit me, like, I need to find somewhere to sing, this opportunity just came right to me. It was amazing. And I got lots of compliments today on things, and even some new opportunities might be coming up around it. So I'm kind of excited. The other thing that is really exciting today is that everything is up and ready to go for my webinar, and I am so excited. So I worked really hard today to get everything ready. Right before I hopped on, we just made some quick checks on some things, and it's a good thing we did, because we did find a little piece of the process that needed to be fixed. And so I have the link in the description for the page to register for the webinar. So the webinar is going to be on August 10th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's going to be all on healing your broken relationships. So this webinar is going to be for you if you are struggling in a relationship right now. It could be a family member, it could be an extended family member, it could be a coworker, it could be a friend. I find that most people struggle in their relationships with their families, whether it be a spouse, their children, a sibling, an in-law. But really, this information is going to help in every relationship you have, whether it's struggling or not struggling. But if you do have a relationship that, you're wondering, is it right for me to leave this relationship right now? I've tried everything. I just feel so misunderstood. I'm just tired and exhausted trying to keep this relationship going. Maybe you feel like you're the only one trying to improve the relationship. If that is the case, this webinar is for you. It's going to be an hour-long webinar, and I'm giving you the best stuff. Okay, I created a whole program out of all of the information that I had to share with you guys. Once I realized how much I had, I was like, there's more to this than just a webinar. But I took the best parts of the program and I'm going to teach them to you. Okay, for anybody who after the webinar is over, whoever's registered for the webinar is going to get a worksheet that goes along with the stuff I'm going to be teaching. So you can take that with you and you can use that anytime, anywhere, in order to improve relationships, immediately. So I'm really, really, really excited, and I'm putting together a really, really great offer to go along with my group coaching program. So if you are at all interested in getting help with your relationships, this is the thing you want to be on, you guys. This is great. I feel like I maybe wasn't even part of some of this process. Like, it just flowed out of me, and it was just so amazing the way that it happened. I can't believe there are 3 of you guys on right now at 10 o'clock. So if you are on right now, say hi, because I want to know who's watching and I want to say hi to you. So anyway, I'm really excited about the webinar, and yeah, if you have any questions, please ask me. But if you know somebody who is really struggling in a relationship, that sounds like the person like I just described, then please share it with them. They can just go and look at some of the information on the registration page, and they can decide either to do it or not to do it. I always like to give everybody the option themselves to decide, and not decide for them, like, oh, that's really not right for them or whatever. I always just like to pass it along and then let the other person decide. And if you would be so kind, I would love it if you are watching right now, if you could share share it, and either like it or like it and share it would be really awesome. That would just help me get in front of a couple new people, and they get to decide if they have a relationship that they want help on. Now, I'm also going to be answering questions on the webinar. So if you feel like maybe you're not sure if I'm going to cover what you need to know for your relationship, then I just really encourage you to try to be on there live, and then you'll get to ask me your questions, and I'm going to answer all the questions that I can. So, yeah, I'm really excited. It's just been a really, really fun day. I got to work today with my husband being home. So between yesterday and today, he was home both times. So we got a really nice little test on how it's going to be when we're both home working together. So I'm super excited about that. Got the webinar stuff done. And you guys are the first to hear that it's live and online. So I'm really excited. Hi, Erica. So I was just telling everyone, Erica, since you're just joining, I was just telling everybody that I finished today all of the stuff that I needed to for the webinar. So everything is live. I'm doing a webinar on August 10th at 1:30 Eastern time. And it's going to be all about relationships. It's going to be how to heal your broken relationship. And it's for anybody who's struggling in a relationship now, whether it be like a significant other, family member, a coworker, any relationship in your life that you feel like exhausted and frustrated with. You feel very misunderstood. You're not even sure it's fixable. Like maybe it's time to leave the relationship or not. So all of those questions that you have and all those struggles that you're having, I'm going to be covering on. And then I'm going to be telling you guys all about my program coming up too. But I'm going to focus on the webinar a little bit first, and then I'll start really telling you guys about the group coaching program that I am going to be offering. So I'm really, really excited about it. It's been a really awesome day. I'm exhausted, but in the best way possible, because it's just been go, go, go today. It's like getting stuff done for the business, having a really great family time, and then to end it all off with this excellent concert that we put on in town. And I'm just so thankful. If any of you guys watching were there, thank you so much for coming. It was really great to put on such a nice show for the community, and the community really stepped up and filled the house. It was so great. Another thing I was thinking about today, after the show, everybody was giving each other compliments, like I had said before, and I got lots of compliments, and it was so interesting to me after to think about how great I felt with those compliments. And I was actually accepting the compliments, which is something I've worked really, really hard at. And in fact, I feel like I've been working on it for a really long time, but I don't know about you, but I used to have such a hard time accepting compliments. I would make an excuse up like, oh, well, no. Or like, just really like shrug it off and not take it. And it's so crazy how it's so hard to believe the nice things people say about us. Yet the minute somebody says something mean or nasty, we believe it instantly. So I did want to just mention on here quick. Oh, Paulette, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. If you have trouble accepting a compliment from somebody and I just want to invite you to start working on that. Try to just accept it. When you give a compliment to somebody, you are giving them a compliment because you feel that that's true and you want them to know how you feel about that person. It doesn't feel good to give a compliment and then that person not accept the compliment. And it doesn't feel good to receive a compliment and not accept it. So as awkward as it feels at first, see if you can accept the next time somebody gives you a compliment. The next time somebody gives you a compliment, just try to accept it. Just say thank you and smile. And think about it and really let yourself believe that this person is telling you the truth, at least through their eyes. For them, it's true. And it just makes a world of difference. Receiving a compliment as opposed to like rejecting it or shrugging it off is just so much better. And the reason someone's giving you a compliment is because they really want you to know how they feel or what they're thinking. And so instead of guessing and saying, well, they said that, but they didn't really mean it, just choose to believe that they mean it. You deserve the compliments. People are giving them to you because it's true. And so it's time that you start accepting compliments. All right, my friends, I am very tired. I am going to sign off for the day, and I will be back on talking more about the webinar because I know I just briefly touched on it. And I don't even know if I said all the things I wanted to say. So stay tuned for more information on that. If you have any questions, please get a hold of me. I would love to answer any questions you have. You can put them in the comments or you could just message me privately on Facebook. And I also wanted to mention too, I forgot one of the best parts. My husband got the rest of the videos up. I think it's actually, I don't know if he has them all on there, but I think 1 through 40 is on the YouTube channel. So if you are interested in going back and looking at some of the videos or just searching, looking at them and picking which ones you want, or if you want to rewatch one you've already watched, you can do that on YouTube. And the channel is Rebecca Ingebrigtsen. So, okay. Accept the next compliment you are given. This is my challenge to you. I double dog dare you to just simply accept the next compliment you are given. See what happens. Might be harder than you think, but I want you to give it a try because it's just going to change everything if you can do that. I promise. Okay. I love you guys all. Thank you so much for everything. I will see you all tomorrow.